Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we are going to be having a look at the Genuine Sounds Volume 1
Piano Collection.
It's really cool. But first, we're going to kick off with an amazing piano track by one of our moderators by the name of SciF, and this is 10 Years. GSi from his brand new album Reflections, which is now available on Bandcamp. There's a link pinned up the top of the chat for you to go check that out. Hello. Welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And I hope everybody's recovered from yesterday's show. Holy dooly booly woolly doo. I want to say what a great song that is. So that song is was written for his partner who no longer is with us. And I'm sure if he was still here, he will love that song so much. It's such a beautiful song. So as I said, it is on the album that is available on Bandcamp, and it is due for release on all the streaming services. I think it's either September 1st or September 2nd. It's either on my birthday or the day after, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember, but if Si was here, he'd let us know. Thank you all for being here, and I want to thank our amazing Wart Warriors for continuing to be Wart Warriors. Yesterday we had our first Sunday roast, and it was pretty wild. I have to tell you, it was wild. I will just go out and say it. The Sunday roast is a show where we play a bunch of your music, and me and Russ8889 sit here and roast the hell out of it. And I was scared because, you know, a lot of you are all my friends. I don't want to roast you and make you feel bad. But as soon as the show started and we started roasting, it was you in the audience, in the chat, that were more horrible than me and Russ. It was horrible. I was struggling to come up with stuff because you guys were stealing it all in the chat. I haven't seen so many horrible comments in my life, but it was so funny. And I hope everybody had a really good time and you got to release a bit of pressure and have a bit of a laugh, because that's what it was all about. It was a good time. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I want to thank everyone for being involved. And I want to thank all of the Wart Warriors, because there's many of you now. And we've had a whole bunch of new ones. Dom Torregrossa, PJ Kobe, Dave Fox rejoined for another month. Michael Thompson, Gary Hubbs rejoined for another month. Liz, Russ's partner, is a Wart Warrior. Ashley HM. We got Naya Medved, Audible Video, Dan Ekberg, JDL, Samantha Edge, Vogonono. Let's go through them all, shall we? Alex Backus, Kionra Music, Conspiracy Music, Night Train, David Collette, Joe and Barry Glenn, Ivan Idea, Dean Thomas, Welton Kinder, Mars Capone, Christopher Rossi, Mr. Smith, Boomer Bass Meme, Laurie's Mishmash, Hugh Caldwell, Gregory O'Sullivan, Hambo Hounslow, Wolfstone Studio, who I felt terrible roasting last night because I love them so much. I felt so horrible. Andy Goldsby, Brad Example, Jim Shannon, Si Effin, Mark Bro, Kim Hardin Hudson, Leela, and Thomas Christ. You guys rock. Thank you for being Wart Warriors. And I'm going to let you know now, in on a little secret, next month we're going to do something a little bit different than the roast. So it's going to be, don't quote me exactly on this, we're thinking about doing a YouTube music creators trivia night, doing trivia about you and your music. So sound off in the sound off if you like it, if you like the idea. Leave a comment on this video or in the chat. It's all good. Because you can't sit there and roast everybody every month. It's good to spread the love out. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it'll be like a good old pub trivia night where we all sit here and it's all trivia about your music. I think that'll be fun. Anyway, let's say hello to everybody here today. Hello, Russ. Hello, Sean Chandler. There you are. Let me get my shit together. Hello, Dave Fox, Sean Chandler. Hello, Leela. Si Effin. We opened with your song today, which is amazing. Audible Video. Thomas Christ. Andy Goldsby. Who else is here? I saw Omni Collective. I saw Pete Johns. Hello, Pete. You're up early. What's going on? Did I say Thomas Christ? I think maybe I did. Who else? Let's scroll up to the top. Ian's Guitar Shack, I see, is here as well. Who else do I see? Brad Example. think I've got most of you, maybe. Jim, Shannon, hello to you. Alex Bacchus, hello, boom.
Boom.
Dean Thomas, hello. I think I saw you in the roast yesterday as well. Man, it was silly times. It was silly times. Omni Collective asks, I like the idea. Any requirements for entry participation? There's a link in the description, Omni. And if you're on a mobile device, it's the only way you can go is join up. It's a membership thing here on YouTube. It's $1 a month. So that's the way it works. And once a month we do a special funny show for lots of shits and giggles to take the pressure, relieve the pressure of making music, you know, and all the shit that goes on in life. Something a bit fun to take your mind away from the stuff and the things. Yeah. You missed the roast, Andy. We'll go back. If you are a Warp Warrior and you did miss it, just head over to the community tab or the members tab on the homepage and click on the members tab and you'll see the link to it. You can go watch it again. So it was chaos. You have to see what Russ was wearing. I mean, even I had no idea what Russ was going to do, and it was hilarious. It was just so funny. All right, we've wasted enough time, haven't we? Talking crapola. What are we doing today? Well, we're looking at this really amazing piano app. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Jade, there's so many fucking piano apps out. Is this one worth my time? I can't answer that for you. All I can do is show you as much as I can of it today and let you decide. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go on. But let's get into any price drops that are happening or anything like that. Not much has changed since yesterday. So there's a white noise app if you're into that. Noisesmith. That sounds fun. 99 cents. It's just for like meditation and stuff. Damn. If it was an AUv3, it'd be fun. Fabulous Chord Finder. Xeon Synth on sale. Mila 3. iDucin. Bunch of 4Pockets apps are on sale. A few dollars off those for a little while. I'm not sure exactly how long. Let's go over the page quickly and see what else is here. Channel Strip, TFX Echo, Jam Up Pro, which is a guitar sim, AnyTune Pro, which is really something I should do. All of FAC's apps are on sale as well. So they're incredibly worth your time. I mean, FAC Chorus, $1.99, Bandit, $3.99. So they're all on sale. Lo-Fi Tape, which we looked at last week, and so on and so on. But today we are looking at this app called GenuineSounds Volume 1 Piano Edition. This is by the same developer who did the Echo B2 that we looked at yesterday, that really ancient 50-year-old Echo reimagining. So this is their app. Now you can see the price. I know what you're thinking. $34.99. Yes, it has a tag. It's an investment, and so are a lot of the good piano apps. So let's talk about this straight up. So if you already have something like Pure Piano or Ravenscroft, you know, you may not necessarily need this. Or not need, or want this. You may not, you know, it's an investment. It definitely is an investment. The developer of this has been making PC and Mac software for a while now. So this is available also on Mac and Windows. Yeah, there it is here. This is their website at GenuineSoundware.com. And they've just moved into the iOS atmosphere. Get it? Atmosphere. Thank you, Enrique. So yeah, they did this. They've got another app here too, which is VB3M, which I'll be looking at maybe next week. So yeah, they've been in this space for a little while, making Mac and Windows stuff, and they just moved to iOS. And having a look at Genuine Sounds, I'm pretty sure to get this on here we go, Genuine Sounds on Mac or Windows, it's about $100. Yeah, here we go, €100. So it's about €100. So, you know, $34 is a saving definitely for iOS. Now, it is a one-to-one port of the Mac and Windows version. So you're definitely getting a saving, and it's a one-to-one perfect replica of the desktop versions. So that's a good thing, yeah. The one thing that is different, so if you think about Ravenscraft and Pure Piano, you're paying for one piano for the price, you know. But with Genuine Sounds, you're getting much more than that. You're getting a whole bunch of pianos. You're getting some clavs. You're getting a whole bunch of things. So there's definitely a bit more value for your money in there, and the sounds are incredible, which we're going to show you right now. And we'll talk a little bit more about what's in there, is it worth it, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to open up AUM, and I have a project here where I have 6 instances of Scalar running. And now the other great thing about this app too is it is incredibly low on CPU usage. They have made this super low. So you can see here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, what have I got? 5 instances of it running in AUM. And up here, and 6 instances of Scalar, and an instance of iSymphonic, yeah, and we're only got 40% DSP. That's not a lot for, you know, and most of that would be taken up, trust me on this, from the scalars. The scalars will be taking up most of that, because one instance of this runs at about like 4 DSP, or between 4 and 9. So it's very low. And they did this on purpose for people with older devices. So they really tried to make this as low sucking energy as possible. But let's play this little project I made. It's nothing fancy, but just to hear a bunch of the different sounds together. I'll shut up and hit play, shall I? Sounded pretty nice sounds. So we had a bit of iSymphonic in there. We got and we had 5 instances of the Genuine Sounds. So let's have a look at the interface and tell you what's going on and show you everything that is in here. So here it is, full screen. Now what I'll quickly do is we'll just jump out of this for a second. And I'm going to jump into the, hey, what's going on, Ian? Good to see you. Anyone who I may have missed. So I'm going to open up as the standalone version just to explain some stuff. This is the standalone version right here. And you can see it has a keyboard attached to it. Nice. Lovely. And I want to talk about importing the sound. So when you first download this, it's about 100 and so megabytes to download it, right? And it's got no sounds on it when you download. Now, there's no in-app purchases or anything like that. There's no extra you have to pay. It is what it is what it is. That one price. I'm pretty sure they're not going to add anything to it like in-app purchases. I think they're going to possibly add, different apps with different sounds. Maybe I'm guessing. Hi, Les. Hope you're doing well. So to be able to import the sounds, you have to download them. And as I said, it doesn't cost you anything. So to do so, you need to go over to your settings up the top here. And it takes you to a whole bunch of your MIDI. So you've got a whole bunch of MIDI controls, all your settings here, which we'll cover. But down the bottom here, we have this Open Sound Bank Manager. And this is where you download all the sounds. So now here's where it's exciting, or maybe not exciting for some. To download all of the sounds that are in here, all of the pianos, all of the instruments, you are looking at a total of 7.7 gig, so under 8 gig, yeah? I think I said yesterday it was like 11. I'm wrong, of course. Of course I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. Let me just fix this camera there. Cool. So it is 7.7 gigabytes to download all the sound. Now, what the really cool thing is, you don't need to download all of the sounds at once. See, so we've got all these sounds here for scroll up and down. You've got a Grand D274, a Grand C5 2XL, a Grand Breeze, an Upright, an Electric Grand, two Tiny P Mark 1 and 5, 77 and 84. You've got a Reed EP. You've got what, four clavs, a DX EP, MKS AP, MKS EP, and you've got some combos, which is a combination of a bunch of these instruments. And you can remove them at any time. So you can hit the little X and delete them. You can only, if you only want 2 pianos installed, you can only have 2 if you want, or you can have all of them. So if you're running low on space, you don't need to have them all installed. And just to show you, we'll take one of these small ones out here. So we'll take this clav out. If I hit remove, are you sure you don't want to remove this? Yes, I want to remove it, and it's gone. Simple. If I want to download it back, you just hit the little download button, and it starts downloading the instrument back into your collection, which is neat because not everybody has 8 gig to spare. You know what I'm saying? 8 gig's a lot for some people. It depends on how big your iPad is. We'll let that do its thing, and it should download. So that is how you download the sound. So you have to do that in standalone mode, right? So open it up in standalone mode. That is the way you do that. Sweet. I'm going to jump out of standalone mode now. Actually, we'll let this finish downloading just to show you it coming down and downloading to do its thing. I'll have a slip of coffee while we're waiting. Shouldn't be too long. It's only 50 meg. Yeah, Thomas, exactly. Some people don't even have a gig to spare. But you can see here, so the Grand D274, that's a bit over a gig. This one's a bit over a gig here. So the big piano sounds are obviously over a gig. But these are beautifully sampled sounds. And much like yesterday's app when we looked at Echo B2, these are sampled extensively from the actual instruments that these guys have. So we looked at the Echo B2, and it's like from the 50s, that instrument, and they got an old one, dug it up and sampled it all. And if you go to their website, it actually shows you all the pianos and everything, how they've mic'd everything up. So it's quite in depth. Cool, that's been installed now. So we can jump out of here. close that out, and we'll do the rest of this in AUM. But where did I see it? Is it in here? Yeah, see on their website, they show you all the pianos, how they mic them up, and to get all these fabulous sounds that are in this wonderful app. So yeah, that's why you've got such high quality, but of the sounds, and why they're so big. But here's the thing: they have this technology they have put into this. I forget what it's called. I'd have to go back and read. I forget what the technology is called. Powered by the WLF Engine, highly efficient DFD streaming direct from disk. User selectable streaming buffer size, so you can change the buffer size and stuff. So they've really tried to make it work for older devices, so you know you can have multiple instances. Good stuff. Now, not only do you get all these amazing pianos, there's a massive selection of effects in here as well too. So if you have a look down the bottom here, we have it's selected mono tremolo, a chorus, a bunch of amplifiers, and a reverb. And when you hit the little button here, this is your on and off for these. And when you hit the little arrow, you get a drop down with more sound effects. So we've got a mono tremolo, a stereo tremolo, auto pano, ring modulator. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Let me jump over to this. We'll mute all these. Actually, we'll solo this one. Cool. So as I was saying, we'll turn off this reverb. Listen to this low. That's a really nice sample right there. I don't think I've heard a low C sound so nice on an app before. I have to admit, very, very nice sound. So there's barely any effects on this, but as you can see, we have a mono tremolo, stereo tremolo, auto panner, a ring modulator, a pedal wah-wah, LFO wah-wah, and a dynamic wah-wah. In the next section, we have a chorus, phaser, phaser 2, a flanger, a digital delay, an analog delay. In the third section, this is where our amps are. So we have a twin 2x12, a JCM 4x12, an AC 2x12, an RJC 2x12, and a bass 1x15. So a bass amp there at the end. And at the final selection, we have a heap of amazing reverbs. Let's turn one of them on. So really nice reverbs, and we've got our level and decay. So this is just a hall. Let's turn this down. And of course, it's all velocity sensitive. So if I hit very lightly on my key here, nice. Let's go back over to the screen for you. So plenty of reverbs. Let's play around with, let's have a look up here as well. So you have an EQ here. So you've got your bass, mid, you've got a mid frequency and a treble. Yes. You have a resonance knob, lots of knobs. You can turn off the pedal noises if you so desire as well. And you've got these, I'm not actually sure what these are. I didn't go that far because I'm just terrible. I'm a terrible person, aren't I? It is what it is. Yes, AUM is a paid app. I've done shows on it. Omni, you can search for the shows on AUM I have done if you would like. Okay, we'll come back to these. So here's where you select your instruments, and you've got them all here. As you just saw, the ones I downloaded. And up the top here is where you have a whole bunch of presets as well. So you can save your presets in here too. So if we just change now to, I don't know, let's go White Imagination. it has changed the keyboard, what we're playing, to this grand breeze. If we change it to another thing like Mark V Dry, wonderful stuff. So you've got a whole heap of these in here. You've got combos. So the combos are a combination of, I think it's 4 instruments. We'll go back to the top one here, which is the Model D Concert. Awesome. Now, let's just hit play and I'll run through the sounds while, let's just do this. We'll go back to our scaler. And we'll run through the different pianos so you can hear them while we're playing something. This is the Grand CS2. The Grand Breeze. So you've got 3 grands. Let's add a little bit of flavor to this. So the upright. So you can hear the upright's got more of a boxed in sound because it's an upright, yeah? Electric grand. And what you may have noticed there, these effects down the bottom, when I change these effects, they don't have any bearing on the actual instrument that I've chosen. So whatever I choose down here, whenever I change an instrument, these stay the same. They run independently of the instrument. The EP Mark I from 1977. Let's add some chorus to it. So this is the EP Mark V from 1984. Let's try giving it an auto pan. So hopefully you've got headphones on, you can hear some nice auto panning going on. We'll change up the reverb to a stadium. Maybe a bit of delay. Let's go for some digital delay. Nice, yeah? We got a Reed EP. So as I said, you've got amplifiers as well. So let's bring in this bass amp. And the amps have drive on them, so you can really drive the sound up. Add some distortion. And the amps have EQ in them as well. So we got some clavs. So there's 4 clavs. I'm sure Jordan would love this on me. So that's all 4 of the clavs. And we got a DX EP. So you're definitely getting a lot for your money, yeah? You're getting a whole bunch of instruments. Beautiful. Bit of delay, stadium reverb. We've got, let's put a room reverb or a studio reverb. Change up the melody a little bit. So an NKS AP. An MKS EP. No, if I go into, here we go. So all we have here, we have velocity responses, Ian. So we can change the velocity. You've got some presets for that. That's found in your edit screen. And in the settings, all you have here are global tuning, your buffer. So if you're coming up against some buffering issues using it, yeah, on an older iPad, you can actually change the buffer to what you would like, yeah. So that should help you out. You've got a max polyphony of 128 voices. Oh, yeah. And there's no, I don't think there is an envelope on here. I mean, it's a piano, so. And you can see here, very easy to organize your MIDIs, your MIDI channels. So you can select things, you can add things, you can MIDI learn stuff to your controllers. So that's all here as well. Nice stuff. And you can actually, in here, you can save and load these bindings as well. So you can bind these MIDI CCs and you can save them and then load them in so you could send them to somebody else. So that's pretty cool. Nice little feature there. What have we got? So the last 5 are combos. So these are combos of a selection of these. If you hit the help button here, so we've got a nice help guide, which is good. You can set favorites, all that kind of stuff. Let's go back here to the main screen. Where are we? I was just trying to find out which instruments go where? For the combos. This is combo 2. I don't think you can change the combos. Combo 3. Combo 4. Really nice stuff. Cool, so we'll stop that for a second. So here's where all your presets are as well. These are all your presets. Now you can write new presets. So if you've created something new that you'd like to save into here, you can do that as well. Can I get out of here? That's okay. I don't want to save that. But yeah, so you just hit the right button. This shows you where all your files are. So you can delete, remove them if you don't want any of these. So you can go in and do all that. And you can favor them here as well. You've got a little star that you can favor things. You can export programs, import programs. So these are called programs, and whole banks. You can export whole banks, and import whole banks. So if you want to share these with other people, you can do all of that as well. If you just want to go back to the beginning and initialize and go back to it'll reset all of the settings down here back to basic. We'll go back to our piano sound up here. Boom. Good stuff. Let's run through. What I want to do, we'll come back to this. I just want to show you the difference between, We'll come back here and we'll show you the difference between Ravenscraft, between pure piano and the main grand on here. But first, let me just, I don't think I need to save this. We should be good. So if I just get rid of this, clear it. Yes, I'm sure. Clear. Good times. I'm going to open up GarageBand just to give you a little bit of a comparison to the pianos that are in GarageBand compared to this. So I've loaded a MIDI file in here. This is the pianos that are in GarageBand. So this is just the classical grand. Now I'm going to change over to Genuine Sounds. Massive difference. Much richer, really rich sound. Plus, the beautiful thing is you can jump in here and all of these settings and sound effects are in here as well too. So a very clear difference. There's no way you can mistake the difference there. I'll open up just another example we have here. Jump out of that. So here is GarageBand. Make sure the levels are close to the same. These are just MIDI files on me. I'm not a good enough pianist to play this. I leave that to Si. So this is the GarageBand sound. To now It's like night and day. It's ridiculous. There's so much depth and richness in that low end. So there you go. That just gives you an idea of what's going on there. Let's jump back over to AUM. We'll finish out today just by loading up 3 instances here. We'll load up Genuine Sounds. We'll load up Pure Piano. And see, even the difference in loading up, much faster. Ravenscroft. All right, so we got 3 piano sounds here. Shall we connect my keyboard to all 3 of these? Boom. Boom. And boom. So we'll solo this. That's pure piano. Oh, sorry, that was Genuine Sounds. That's pure piano. Pretty similar. Yeah. Definite difference between Ravenscroft. I'm going to go this low. Let's go here. So that's a low C with pure piano. And that's with Genuine Sounds. They're pretty close, aren't they? They're very close. We'll try out Ravenscroft now. It's a bit of a more dense kind of sound with Ravenscroft on the default sound. It's tough, isn't it? Because we are absolutely spoiled for choice these days. We are absolutely spoiled. So we have so many amazing piano sounds. I guess it's going to come down to, you know, I've done shows on all of these. The best thing is to go and check out as many shows as you can. And if you don't have either and you're looking for a piano, just go and watch a bunch of shows. Si's got a bunch of shows, Si Effin. The link is in the, go and sub to him. It's up the top in the pinned comment. And he's done comparison videos, and he's an amazing pianist, yes? An amazing pianist. And I'm not. So it's really good to listen to that. There's many other, I've done videos on Ravenscroft, Pure Piano. Let's check out, just for a bit of fun, let's just bring in Pure Upright, because that's the latest Pure. And then we'll load up the Upright here in Genuine Sounds. It's the Upright K8. And the Pure Piano doesn't even go that low, the Pure Upright. It doesn't even go to that low C. Look at that. Where's my screen? I'm getting nothing. But this one I'm getting. We'll go up an octave. Why am I not getting anything on this? Oh, I'm talking shit. I didn't add my keyboard. Forget everything I said, because I'm a dickhead. Oh, there we go. So this is the Pure Upright at a low C. And this is Genuine. So, but they're different pianos as well. So you got to take that into account too, yeah? They are both uprights, but they are different pianos. So there's that as well. Let's just take those out of the mix. But the thing is, as well, you have a whole lot of options in regards. So you can turn off. So there's pedal noises in here as well. Let's go back to this grand here. There are pedal noises in here. that you can turn off and on, much like what you can do with the other ones. So, you know, it's up to you. Is it worth it? I think it's beautiful. The one thing which is a good selling point, and I'm not going to piss in your pocket about this, is the incredibly low CPU that this takes up. For me, and I have an iPad 2018 iPad Pro, if I have any more than 4 pure pianos running, that CPU gets up there, man. It really does get up there. It does get up there. So the benefit of Genuine Sounds is the very, very low CPU. And let's show you that. Let's open up as many of them as we can, shall we? Just for a final test, and then we'll quickly run through some presets. So I'm just going to open audio. Let's go. Let's open a bunch of them. So we've got a whole bunch of audios here. Genuine. Now I should be able to just copy this. Select. Copy. 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 So we've got a few. Now you can see, you should be able to see, the DSP is sitting on 34 currently, which is pretty promising, but it's going to change when I start playing it. So we need to add keyboards to all of these now. Yeah. Let me just do this. Sorry, I feel like I'm wasting your time doing this, but it's good to see how much CPU this is going to take up, especially for people using GarageBand. And if you're wanting to get a better piano sound in GarageBand, this could be the one for you because of its low CPU, because GarageBand is, you know, well known for optimizing performance. So all these are connected right now. 51 we got up there. 51 DSP holding down. Let's do a chord. Let's do like an octave chord. That's very loud. $64 is what we are getting there on DSP. And how many do we have open? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 10 of them open. And I'm doing like, let's add a bunch of notes. All right, so now you can see the DSP moving. I've added, what have we got? 16 notes. I'm playing 16 notes here on my keyboard. So I just have chords set here on the keyboard. Suspended. And you can see every time I hit, that DSP is riding up to like, it's at max now. So it's around 74. But pretty amazing. That's pretty good, you know. If there was, yeah. So well, I've tried to put here. So I put here in the chat. The DSP would be hammered more if there's a lot more notes being played or different stuff going on in each channel. Well, I do have, as I said, so I've got 16 notes selected here on my keyboard, so you can see it's playing as suspended. Let's go to a. And it is putting that DSP up pretty high. So, but yeah, that's 10 of them running. So it's pretty good. Now it's crashing. But I don't think most people are going to be playing 16 notes in one chord. So I think you're going to be all right. You know, 16 notes per chord is pretty excessive. I mean, if we bring this back down to 8. I mean, we could really change the sounds of each of these two. Let's try. Let's make this one a combo. So here's where all your presets are too. We'll just grab this one. We'll make this one a clav. Yes, 16 notes is impossible. So, but you know, it's a good way to show you. Let's grab another instrument from here. We'll grab like this. I really like this electric grand. So with 16 notes, that's riding at about 50 DSP. I think that's proven a point. So very low power consumption. And that's a really important thing for lots of people. Yes, I think it is. Let's just clear this out. Get rid of it. Goodbye to you. Thank you. We'll reload the original file I had in the demo today. Four-handed pianists. Yes, please. And I'll load up Scalar. And I'll just hit play on, what do? We'll use this one. And I'll just run through some of the presets. I'll just let something play and just press the presets so you can hear what the presets are doing. And then we'll get the hell out of here for the day. $34.99. I think there's value in it, yeah? But as I said, it is an investment. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, AUM, dude! AUM's crashed on me. Nice one. Shall we try that again? Nice one, AUM. Keep up the good work. It's very rare that AUM has issues. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's better. So I'm going to solo this one. Let's run through these presets. So the presets are specific. You'll see the instrument change with the presets, but mostly it will change the effects that are added to them, yeah? Let's go to the next one. So I've got a digital delay on here, changes to the treble. Put some chorus on this one. A flanger on this one. So there's a limiter built in here as well too. That's nice. Nice having a limiter. And it crashed. What a way to go out. Oh, man. I'll tell you why it is. I do have some things running in the background. I really should have killed them. I've got GarageBand running. That's why. Dude, learn. One day I will learn from my mistakes to shut things off in the background. But I think you get the idea. Yeah? Do you get the idea? I get the idea. Good stuff. We'll let this load up the final state. Yep, that's good. We'll solo it. We'll just go through the last of these. We've got a saloon piano. There you go, good old saloon piano. Yeah, that crash was my fault. I had GarageBand running in the background, which is going to take up a lot of memory, having two doors pretty much running. And it crashed again. I'll tell you what, maybe it's not a good idea to change effects while it's playing. That's probably a good idea. Oh, man. I love live television. Is this television? But we do have a lot running here, so we've got a lot of shit going on. I'm not going to do that again. That'll be it for today. That's it. I'm done. I've had enough. What's coming up for the rest of this week? Let me tell you what is happening for the rest of this week. Oh, yes. We'll get to that. Tomorrow, what's happening? What is happening tomorrow? What is happening tomorrow? It is, can I remember? We're doing this tomorrow. It is the kickoff of Songtember. Yes, I'm doing a kickoff party. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing for Songtember. I'm doing 2 songs for Songtember. And I'm going to tell you about that. We're going to talk about what you're doing for Songtember. What is Songtember? Songtember is something that started over at Pete Johns' Studio Live Today channel, where for the whole month of September, we invite you to create, record, and release a song. And at the end of September, Pete does a massive YML where he plays all of the songs. Well, it's going to be a long show. Where all of the songs that you guys have created over Songtember. Last year, I did an FMC EP. The year before, I did the Metheist EP. This year, I'm doing a Metheist single. And I'm doing another track which is going to be fully made using AI. From the music all the way through to the artwork. Artificial intelligence the entire way. So that's my Songtember. So if you join me tomorrow, we'll tell you more about that. The day after on the channel here, it's my 50th birthday. And I'm going to be playing a bunch of songs from you, which make me happy on my birthday. So come and join me for the celebrations where I, on my 50th, am going to celebrate you. Because you make up this show. And I want to thank you on my birthday. And then at the end of this week, to wrap up the week, we have a fantastic interview with somebody really, really, really cool. And I can't find his images. Where are they? They should be right there. Ian Luckett will be on the show with me on Friday. But Thursday, that is for most of you living outside of Australia, living in the past. So Ian will be on the show. That is it, I think, for today. For my birthday, I'm actually getting some tattoos. And yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to get. As you can see, I have some of them here. I'm getting a couple of barcodes. I'm getting a QR code for a tattoo and a barcode. And I think this barcode is the one I'm getting. So when you scan it, it will say, do what makes you happy. So yes, I'm getting inked this week, and I think I'm getting this one here on the back of my neck. So I'm getting a barcode on my wrist, and I'm getting a QR code on the back of my neck because I want to be tagged. All right, guys. Thanks once again for everybody for joining the roast. I hope you had a really good time. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch the replay. Thank you for being here today. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we all rise together. Hi, Joe. And bye, Joe. See you later.